My spiritual journey didn't start with meditation or crystals. It started with Dolores Cannon. Her work cracked something open in me, the idea that consciousness is bigger, deeper, and more powerful than anything I'd been taught. She made me realize that healing, awakening, remembering, it all begins within. And once that door opened, I couldn't close it. I kept searching, learning, questioning, expanding. This channel is my way of sharing that journey, not as an expert, but as someone who woke up to the possibility that we are so much more than we think we are. Dolores Cannon was a hypnotherapist who spent over 40 years exploring consciousness through deep trance regression. She developed QHHT, a method where people access their higher self to understand the emotional or spiritual roots of their challenges. Her sessions inspired thousands because they suggested we are far more than the physical body and that healing and awakening begin within. Her sessions produced thousands of case studies, which she documented in more than a dozen books. In Dolores Cannon's framework, healing doesn't begin with the physical body, it begins with consciousness. She taught that the body is the last place illness shows up. Emotional conflict, trauma, fear, guilt, or unlearned lessons create energetic distortions. When these distortions persist, the body eventually expresses them as symptoms. Healing happens when the root energetic cause is addressed, not just the physical expression. During a QHHT session, clients enter a deep trance state where they access what she called the subconscious or higher self. This part of consciousness can reveal why a symptom appeared, what emotional or spiritual lesson it's tied to, what needs to be released or understood. When the energetic imbalance is resolved, people often reported healing in their physical body. Dolores Cannon documented thousands of sessions over 40-plus years. Her books include many accounts where clients reported significant healing after a session. Examples from her published case studies include clients who reported chronic pain gone, long-standing symptoms gone, skin conditions gone, digestive issues gone. Her students also described witnessing clients experiencing sudden emotional breakthroughs, physical sensations during sessions, heat, tingling, release. Clients saying they felt lighter, clearer, or unburdened afterward. The knee cartilage case. A woman who had been scheduled for knee surgery because doctors told her the cartilage in her knee was severely damaged. She was in constant pain and had limited mobility. Before going through with the surgery, she decided to have a QHHT session with Dolores. During the session, when the woman entered the deep trance state, Dolores spoke to what she called the subconscious or higher self. According to Dolores' account, this deeper part of the woman explained the emotional and energetic reasons behind the knee issue, including years of feeling unsupported and carrying burdens alone. In the same session, the woman reported feeling intense heat and tingling in her knee, as if something was shifting inside. After the session, she said the pain was gone. She walked normally, and when she returned to her doctor, she was told she no longer needed surgery. Dolores documented this as an example of how, in her framework, energetic imbalance can manifest physically, and energetic realignment can create physical change. The body's innate ability to regenerate. One of Cannon's most powerful teachings is that the body is not a passive machine. It is a self-healing intelligence constantly repairing itself. Cells respond to consciousness. Energy patterns influence physical structure. When emotional and energetic blocks are removed, the body can return to its natural state of balance, thus allowing healing. How you can practice Dolores Cannon's teachings at home. One of the things I love about Dolores Cannon's work is that you don't need a practitioner to start exploring your own consciousness. You can begin right where you are. Here are a few simple ways to practice her teachings at home. 1. Ask your higher self before sleep. Dolores always said the higher self speaks when the conscious mind is quiet. So before you fall asleep, ask one clear question, something you genuinely want guidance on. Then let it go. Don't force an answer. Just notice what shows up over the next few days, dreams, signs, sudden clarity. That's communication. Point 2. Listen to the emotional message behind the body. In her work, the body was never the enemy. It was a messenger. If you're feeling tension or discomfort, pause and ask, if this had a message for me, what would it be? You're not diagnosing anything. You're simply learning to listen to the emotional or symbolic meaning behind the sensation. That alone can shift so much. 3. Try automatic writing. Dolores taught that the conscious mind gets in the way. So grab a notebook, write a question at the top of the page, and then write whatever comes through without stopping to think. Don't judge it. Don't edit it. Just let it flow. This is one of the easiest ways to bypass the analytical mind and tap into deeper guidance. 4. Explore symbolic imagery through visualization. You don't need deep hypnosis to access meaningful imagery. Close your eyes, imagine walking down a hallway and open a door. Whatever you see, feel, or sense, treat it as symbolic. Dolores always said the subconscious speaks in pictures, metaphors, and stories. Let it show you what you need to see. 5. Practice releasing patterns through awareness. In so many of her sessions, healing began the moment the client understood the root cause. So when you notice a pattern, fear, guilt, people-pleasing, anger, say, I see you. I understand why you formed. You can release now. Awareness is the first step toward energetic change. 6. Choose curiosity over fear. Dolores believed fear was the biggest block to healing and awakening. So when fear shows up, pause and say, this is a thought, not a truth, then take one small step anyway. Courage shifts your frequency. These practices won't replace a full QHHT session, but they will help you connect with your own consciousness, and that's where Dolores said all healing begins. Please like and follow for more content. All love here.